Once upon a time, in the corner of a quiet village, there stood an old tree. Long ago, the tree was the pride of the valley. In spring, its branches bloomed with pink and white flowers, and in summer, children played under its shade. Birds built nests in its arms, and travelers rested against its strong trunk. But as years passed, storms came. One terrible lightning strike split its trunk. Heavy winds tore away branches. The ground around it grew dry, and the river that once nourished its roots shifted away. Soon, people stopped coming. The children who once laughed beneath it now called it the dead tree. Travelers walked past without noticing. Birds no longer sang in its branches. The tree stood in silence, cracked and hollow. Its once green leaves were gone, and its bark was rough with scars. One evening, as the sun dipped low, the tree whispered to itself, "Perhaps my time has ended. Perhaps I was meant to bloom once, and never again." Its heart ached as it remembered the past, the joy, the shade, the life it once gave. But now it felt forgotten, useless, a burden on the land. Day after day, the tree wished for rain, for fertile soil, for someone to care, but nothing came. One morning, a tiny sparrow landed on its dry branch. The bird was weak and tired, looking for a place to rest. The tree sighed, "Little one, why rest here? I am broken, I am empty. Find a stronger tree." But the sparrow chirped softly, "Even a broken branch can give shelter. Even in your scars, I find safety." The tree was surprised. Could it still have something to give? That night, the tree thought deeply. "I have been waiting for rain, for rivers, for people. But what if healing begins with me? What if I choose to grow again?" And so, with courage, the tree dug its roots deeper into the dry earth. Slowly, painfully, it stretched toward hidden underground streams. It hurt. It took effort. But little by little, drops of water reached its roots. Weeks passed. One morning, a small green shoot appeared on one of its branches. Just one. Tiny, fragile, but alive. The sparrow saw it and chirped, "You are blooming again." The tree smiled. For the first time in years, the village children noticed, "Look, the old tree is growing leaves again." Birds began to return, building nests. Travelers once more rested in its shade. The tree was no longer the tallest or the strongest. Its trunk still carried scars, and many branches were gone forever. But it had something greater, a will to bloom again. Even after pain, the tree whispered to all who came near, "You are not finished because you are broken. Healing begins the day you choose to rise again. Even if your scars remain, you can still bloom. Even if the world forgets you, you can give shade, hope, and beauty once more." And so, the once forgotten tree became the greatest teacher of the valley.